Welcome back, folks. Tim Jemal is here. He is a fairly new trustee with the South Orange County Community College District, just sworn in last December. So welcome. You've been on the board now for about 3 months.
Yep.
Yeah, how do you like it?
It's fantastic. It's a wonderful community college district. I'm finding it very rewarding. I've had the opportunity to tour Saddleback College, Irvine Valley College, to view, talk to a lot of the deans, see the learning environment there. There's a lot of great things happening on our campuses, and I'm really proud to serve as a trustee.
That's great. What is your background? How did you get on the board?
Well, early on, I attended community colleges in the state of Michigan and ended up getting my bachelor's degree from Michigan State and a graduate degree from George Washington University. And I came out to California and opened my own business. I own a public relations firm and business development firm. I work a lot with nonprofits, and what I see is education is the key to success in life. Mm-hmm. And I really felt like the community colleges played a unique role in providing students a second chance, whether it's a second chance to transfer to a four-year institution or gain a basic skill or a vocational skill
right.
to get employed in the local economy, or like here, undertake classes at the Emeritus program, which I know are so valuable for the community.
And you're a perfect example of that, starting out at community college and had the benefit of doing that. And you know, years ago, at least out here in California, obviously you're from back east, we used to call them junior colleges.
A lot of people still call them junior colleges.
And it had, I think, kind of a belittling connotation to it in that, well, you couldn't make it to a regular college, so you had to go to a junior college. But in fact, as you said, now that they're called community colleges, I think people look at them differently. And it's a wonderful step for people like yourself who maybe either are not sure which direction. I'm not saying you didn't know, but a lot of times people don't know what direction they want to go to. They may not have the funds or even the grades yet to move on to a university. And in some cases, it just benefits them because they want to focus on a particular trade. I mean, right. That's still around there. Certainly you have that at your colleges, and so do all the other colleges. They all kind of specialize in certain
They do. I mean, you made a great point. I mean, I think that reason I took classes at community colleges in Michigan is because of the teaching. The teachers are excellent. And I think that what you're seeing both in California and nationwide, people are now looking at community colleges not just for the transfers to universities, right. but to provide career technical education that leads to employment that has greater earnings over a lifetime.
It does,
and sustainable employment. So these are not part-time jobs.
Yeah, they are. And I know for me a few years back, many years ago, I took a couple courses at Orange Coast College involved in the culinary arts, which they're well known for. But it was a way, I remember looking at the cost of all that had I gone through the whole program compared to going to the Culinary Institute of America. It was pennies on the dollar. Right. And you know, your college is the same. I've taken golf classes there. That may
seem... Your game improved?
Well, it's been a while since I took them there. And while that may seem trivial, it's really not, because you have an excellent golf program there. And for the students that, especially you know, the young ones coming out of high school, and they can't afford to go to Arizona State, or maybe don't have the golf skills yet, your program there, just by example,
our girls golf team just won the state championship. So
wow, well that shows you.
We're very proud of that. And I know you should have. Yeah, if I can go up here on.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm glad you brought up these slides, because the community colleges not only are a benefit to the students who attend there, they're of great value to the community. And if you see here in Orange County, for every dollar invested in our community colleges, there's over a 17% return to the local economy.
Right.
And so what happens is there's greater capital developed in the community, mm-hmm. greater investment income, more mercantile activity, and of course higher wages. Over the lifetime of a person who attends community college, it earns nearly $400,000 more than someone who only had a high school degree. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So there's tremendous benefits, and I know on the other...
And often people who go to community colleges, they stay within the community for their jobs. This is where they're looking, and they make their contacts there.
Correct, and I think over nearly 75% of students who graduate from a community college actually stay in the community and work there. And so I think this is a wonderful slide, and more people need to be aware of the benefits of community colleges and take advantage of really special assets in our community.
Yeah, definitely. And of course, here you have a couple campuses here that we've talked about. Obviously, they're active campuses, Saddleback, of course, in Irvine Valley. And you offer, as it says, year-round classes. You have them during the summertime. You have them at night. You have just a tremendous variety. If people want to go there and take a complete program or just take something that they're interested in. And you also have a new campus underway over at the former Marine base Tustin, the helicopter base over there. Tell us about that.
I will. So there is a campus by the base in Tustin you just mentioned. It's called the Advanced Technology and Education Park, which is not a separate college of our district, but it's a separate campus. And really the goal, the vision there is that we know that the technology industry is one of the keys to our economic future, not only in the region, in California, and nationally. And so the vision of the Advanced Technology and Education Park is really to try to provide the skills that are necessary in healthcare technology, in information technology, digital technologies, so that the students who attend there gain the skills necessary to be employed by the local high-tech community.
Right, exactly.
And so it's very important for our district to ensure that this campus takes off and provides those skills that, as we know, well, as you may not know, the average wage in the tech sector is some 70% higher than other private sector wages. Nationally, there's 2 million jobs that are not being filled today because employers can't find the skills or education, and 300,000 of those are in the technology sector. So we really view this campus as being a linchpin to that effort to fill that jobs gap.
Definitely, and often South Orange County, particularly the Irvine area, is often called the Silicon Valley of the South. And I know just from the tech things that I listen to and watch, that industry is constantly looking for people, particularly programmers. They just can't seem to find them, and this is going to be a great benefit. Another one is, of course, our community here loves is the Emeritus program.
Indeed. In fact, I was talking to your previous guest who mentioned that she took photography classes. My father-in-law has actually lived in Laguna Woods for over 13 years and attended dozens of Emeritus programs and Emeritus classes, including pottery, computer sciences. I think the people in Laguna Woods are lifelong learners, and I'm really proud to be part of a community college that provides this kind of learning for your residents.
Yeah, and you often have, as it says here, you have a great lecture series here as well.
From January through May, we have a distinguished guest lecture series in Clubhouse 3, so I hope your residents take advantage of that.
And you have several scheduled coming up.
We do.
And here's a few of them here. This is just coming up on Friday, so for those of you who want to check in on this, promoting wellness across the lifespan. I mean, for this community, that's just perfect.
Please take advantage of them. We're proud to offer it to you.
All right. Well, Tim, thank you very much for coming on. We're kind of running out of time here. We got all these lectures coming up, March 15th, another one, reporting the news in Orange County.
That should be of interest to you. Well, Steve Churm,
Churm Publishing,
Churm Publishing, as you know, he ran several publications and then was just that were acquired by Mr. Kushner, the new owner of the Orange County Register.
Yeah, very good. And then finally we have a person that's going to come on and called the Rope and Full, Will Rogers, going to be talking about that. But it's really Thomas Scott who's talking about, we all remember Will Rogers down there, San Juan Center for the Performing Arts. So just a wealth of information. By the way, their next board meeting is March 18th. There's the website. Tim, thank you very much for coming on.
Thank you very much for having me.
It's great to have you as one of the trustees, and we appreciate that.
Proud to be here, and congratulations on your new responsibilities.
All right, and we'll see you again as you are scheduled to come back on in September. We have all the other trustees to go through. Who knows, you may wind up here before then.
Looking forward to it.
Thank you very much,
Tim.
All right, folks, we'll be right back, and the ladies from the Senior Center are next.